Emptying my SD. Yeah. Okay, we live in. Alright, so basically you're going to get your SD card, alright? You're going to open it up. You're going to get this copy to SD folder. You know what you're going to do? You're going to open it up and you're going to copy it to SD. Alright, so when that's done, you're just going to eject your SD card. And then we'll go on to step 2. Alright, so now you're going to put your SD card into your Wii and go to Homebrew channel, and you should see these 3: Dios Mios Booter, iOS 236 Installer, and WAD Manager. So you're going to go to iOS 236 Installer and load it up. And what you're going to do now is just let it run. It's going to say patching iOS, and in the bottom left it should say installing, and when it's done it'll just close out for you. So now you have iOS 236 installed, and that'll allow you to mess with the files on WAD Manager. So head on over to WAD Manager right here and load that up. And so now what you're going to do, press A, because it says if you agree, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so right here, select iOS version to use. See how it says iOS 249? Go to the left on your D-pad and press iOS 236. Make sure it says iOS 236. It won't work if you don't use any other version. So press A, and it should say loading iOS 236. Now select source device. It's already on Wii SD slot, but if for you it's not, just scroll through all this and go to Wii SD slot, and then press A. Alright, so now what you're going to do, you're going to head down to the WAD folder. Now, not the WAD folder with the underscore, okay? That one won't do anything. See how it says 0 megabytes? It has nothing inside of it. So this one, how it says dir, it's a directory. So click on WAD right here. And right here, you're going to download dios mios lite underscore 2.10.wad. Make sure it's the lite, because if you download this one, the one that isn't lite, it'll just download for the USB. So don't download the one with the underscore, again, because it says 0 megabytes, so once again, it has nothing inside of it. So dios mios lite underscore 2.10.wad, and it should say 1.53 megabytes. Just press A, and then install WAD. Now I'm not going to do that since I already have it. So then you're going to press B to go back, or if you're already back here. And then you're going to click on dm booter forwarder dark.wad. And then you press A to install it again, and then you press B, and then just press the home button and restart your Wii. So now that you've done that, you should have the Dios Mios forwarder, aka the application, on your Wii home, and I'll show you what that looks like right now. So this is what it should look like. It should be, I don't know where it should be for you, but it'll look like this. And basically you'll boot that up, and yeah. So now I'm going to show you how to put games into the directory for Dios Mios. Alright, so now you're going to put your SD card back into your computer, and you're going to go back into here. So now that you got all this stuff, go right here, just on the main root of your SD card, and press new folder, and then name it games, okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to go into games, and then you're going to name it, oh shit, I forgot what you're going to name it. I think it's called Gale01. Alright, so then you're going to name it Gale, all like this, okay? 01. And that's going to go inside a game. So again, games, Gale01, and then this is where your ISO is going to go. So in my case, I'm just going to put the 20XX Melee in there, okay? So I'm going to copy it to my SD card, and I'll see you when that's done. Okay, so now that the ISO is done getting put into your SD card on Gale01, what you're going to do is you're going to rename it game.iso, just game.iso, and then you can eject your SD card again. Alright, so put your SD card back into your Wii after you're done with all this, and head into Dios Mios. Oh shit. Alright, so right here it's going to say boot disk and DVD drive, or whatever ROM you put in there. So don't put boot disk and DVD drive, because that'll just boot the disk in your Wii. So head on to the ISO and press A. You have to use the D-pad in that section, by the way. So you should get the little dios mios logo. And I don't know if yours will say progressive scan. Don't worry about that. That's just for upgraded graphics. Alright, so now you got emulator. And yeah.